What if I told you there's an invisible power grid beneath your feet, capable of powering entire cities without burning a single fossil fuel? It's not science fiction, it's geothermal energy. Today, we're going to connect that baseload power to a distributed, sovereign, battery-first edge for AI, turning Earth's heat into intelligence where it's needed most. This is the Watt Hour. Welcome to the Watt Hour, where we explore made-in-America power sources and edge data center technologies transforming defense, aerospace, robotics, and the IoT across land, sea, air, and space. I'm your host, William Hadala. In episode 13, The Edge Awakens for AI and Energy, we argued that hyperscale AI is repeating the mainframe mistake: centralization, fragility, and massive resource footprints. The future is distributed, resilient, and local. If you missed it, watch episode 13, link in the description. Today is the how. We'll show how geothermal baseload power, integrated with American lithium energy battery systems, and deployed at HyperEdge X edge sites, creates a new template for distributed AI, low latency, low carbon, mission ready. HyperEdge X, Neutral 9, edge colocation, cross-connects, immersion-cooled micro data centers up to 250 kW, built for underserved metros and hyperscaler adjacent sites. HyperEdge X, American lithium energy, US-made high-performance lithium cells, up to 400 WHKG, safe core plus thermal runaway prevention, 0-volt deep discharge logistics. American lithium energy. Let's connect the subsurface to the edge. Most clean energy stories focus on energy at the surface: sun when it shines, wind when it blows. Geothermal flips that paradigm. We harvest energy that's always leaving the earth, steady, quiet heat moving toward the surface. Why this matters for edge AI? It's always on, true baseload with no diurnal or seasonal gaps. You can plan around it and anchor critical workloads, AI inference, secure compute, content caching, without wondering if the weather will cooperate. It's compact. Geothermal often needs less surface area per megawatt, which matters at interconnection points and near population centers. It's multi-use. Beyond electricity, steady heat supports district heating and can improve economics for immersion-cooled micro data centers. How deep do we go? In high-enthalpy geologies, volcanic arcs and rifts, you can find productive heat at roughly 1-3 kilometers. Elsewhere, you may drill 2-5 kilometers and use binary cycle plants or enhanced geothermal systems to make the economics work. If you could place 24/7 clean power exactly where your users are, which edge workloads would you pull forward first? AI inference, content delivery, autonomous systems, or mission compute? From hot rock to electrons, 3 classic plant types do the work. Dry steam, rare but elegant, brings steam straight from the ground to a turbine. Flash steam brings hot, high-pressure water to the surface and lets it flash into steam to spin the turbine. And binary cycle, an organic Rankine cycle, uses a low-boiling working fluid like isobutane in a closed loop to spin a turbine. Binary plants are key to unlocking broader geologies. Enhanced geothermal systems create permeability in hot rock. Inject on one side, produce on the other, circulate, harvest heat. Closed-loop designs go further: sealed wells with a working fluid, harvesting conductive heat without exchanging fluids with the rock. With advanced drilling, high-temp electronics, and oil and gas know-how, geothermal almost anywhere starts looking like an execution plan. Now marry this to the edge. HyperEdge X delivers the fabric: neutral internet exchange, edge colocation, cross-connects, and immersion-cooled micro data centers up to 250 kW. AI and content ready, fast to deploy, carrier-neutral HyperEdge X. Here's the reference architecture. Baseline: a 1.5 MW binary cycle plant sited near fiber and a HyperEdge X node. Compute: a cluster of micro DC modules, say 820 units, immersion-cooled, on-ramps to cloud and INE, placed close to users. Agility layer: battery systems built with American lithium energy cells. Why batteries matter here. Ride-through and power quality. AL battery systems provide millisecond UPS response, absorbing flicker and stabilizing voltage frequency to keep AI and network gear steady. Black start and islanding. If the grid goes dark, batteries energize the microgrid, boot the data center, and bring the geothermal plant online gracefully. You can operate islanded. Peak shaping and resilience. Batteries shave peaks, buffer thermal swings for immersion cooling, and provide N+1 redundancy, without oversized diesel. ALE's advantages, up to 400 kg energy density, safe core plus to prevent thermal runaway, and 0 volt for safe shipping and repeated deep discharge. Ideal for modular edge deployments. American Lithium Energy. This stack, geothermal baseload plus ALE batteries plus HyperEdge X-Edge, delivers a weatherproof power core for AI, stable latency, stable power quality, and stable thermal envelopes without the hyperscale energy and water penalty we called out in episode 13. Network architects, what changes in your peering strategy if your edge sites can run islanded for days? SRE leaders, how much diesel can you eliminate when your UPS becomes a high-energy safety-first battery asset paired with geothermal? Classic geothermal thrives along the Earth's seams. The Ring of Fire, rift zones, volcanic provinces. In the US, look to Nevada, California, Utah, Idaho, and Oregon. Fields like the geysers have delivered more than a gigawatt. Iceland's grid mixes electricity and heat. Kenya's Olkaria anchors national baseload. This is proven operating infrastructure. The frontier is expanding with EGS and closed-loop designs. As we standardize stimulation, adopt multilateral wells, and harden high-temperature downhole electronics, we unlock new geographies, bringing firm clean power to metros that need low-latency edge compute and neutral interconnection. Why this pairs with HyperEdge X? Neutral 9 plus Edge Colo plus micro DCs up to 250 kilowatts enable right-sized deployment near demand, fiber backhaul, and cloud on-ramps. HyperEdge X. Geothermal provides the baseload spine, ALE batteries add agility and black start resilience. In underserved metros, fast deploy micro DCs can align with binary cycle projects, especially on brownfields or industrial zones, compressing time to service. Provocations. Should we pre-permit geo-edge zones near fiber trunks and IXPs, braiding geothermal interconnection and standardized micro-DC foundations into one approval path? As EGS lowers geology constraints, does siting shift from water and power-rich hubs to heat-rich latency-targeted metros? Let's talk trust, environmental footprint, safety, and economics. Lifecycle emissions from geothermal are low, among the cleanest firm resources. Modern plants re-inject fluids to sustain reservoir pressure. Where trace gases are present, capture and treatment mitigate impacts. Air-cooled binary plants minimize freshwater demand. EGS can induce microseismic events. The answer is rigorous site selection, continuous monitoring, and transparent community dashboards that show what's happening in real time. Invite people in, no surprises. At the edge, battery safety is non-negotiable. ALE's SafeCore Plus is designed to prevent thermal runaway, reshaping the safety profile of dense energy in compact modules. 0 volt allows safe shipping and repeated deep discharge, ideal for modular field-deployed micro-DCs. American Lithium Energy. Economically, geothermal's risk is upfront, exploration and first wells. Once operating, the fuel is free and stable for decades. We can rationalize early risk with drilling insurance pools, performance-based tax incentives, pre-permitted geo-edge zones, and standardized offtake with edge operators and IN providers. Batteries add stacked value, UPS fast frequency response, peak shaving, and black start, turning a cost center into a resilience and revenue asset that improves IRR. Questions for leaders. What risk-sharing framework unlocks your first 50 MW of regional geothermal for edge without socializing private returns? Which community benefits agreements, seismic transparency, district heat options, workforce pipelines, earn durable local support? Here's the grid we need. Geothermal is the steady spine, firm capacity and inertia. Wind and solar provide bulk energy at lowest cost. Storage makes the system agile. Transmission connects regions. Microgrids keep critical loads sovereign. And HyperEdge X nodes deliver the intelligence layer, low latency inference, content, industrial control, exactly where people live and work. For defense and critical infrastructure, islandable, black start capable edge sites reduce fuel convoys in single points of failure. Domestic, safety-first batteries tighten the resilience loop. Operating through storms, fires, or cyber-physical incidents turns edge sites into community assets. For AI operators, latency matters. Users feel it, models perform better near data. Carbon integrity matters. 24/7 carbon-free energy is about matching clean power to load in time, not annual certificates. Geothermal plus batteries gets you there credibly. Calls to action. Policymakers, create geothermal green lanes, fund EGS pilots near fiber corridors and IXPs, build shared exploration risk pools, require public seismic dashboards. Investors, treat this as infrastructure with tech upside, finance the stack. Wells plus binary plants plus HyperEdge X micro DCs plus AL storage. Operators pilot a geo-powered edge region, measure latency, 24/7 CFE, and resilience. Publish results. Communities ask for transparency, district heat options, workforce training, and fair community benefits. Be a partner. Audience prompts: if you own AI workloads, what's the value of cutting 1030 ms of latency with a 24/7 clean islandable power core? Oil and gas veterans: which capabilities, drilling automation, HT electronics, fluids, most accelerate safe, scalable EGS? Civic leaders: what commitments make you the first city to host a geothermal-powered Edge 9?
There's an unseen power grid beneath us. If episode 13 explained why the edge must happen, episode 14 shows how it happens. Geothermal baseload, American lithium energy batteries, and HyperEdge X interconnection and micro data centers. Together, they form a resilient, sovereign, clean nervous system for AI. If you're advancing EGS, drilling tools, micro DCs, eyeing services, or battery technology, we want you on the show. Go to thewatthour.com and hit contact. If you're ready to pilot a geothermal-powered edge region, reach out. We'll help tell the story. I'm William Hadala. This is the Watt Hour. Subscribe, share, and tell me. Where would you deploy the first geothermal-powered edge region, and what workload runs there on day 1?